Hey, 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 hey. Hey there. Jan Anderson here, coming to you live. Oh my God, isn't that fantastic and exciting? I hope everybody's doing well. It is Tuesday the 15th. Yeah, already halfway through April. I'm so far behind on things I want to get done, particularly in the garden and that kind of stuff. I mean, it's going to be summer here or summer temperatures and stuff I want to do out there, lawn care and getting ready for the warm season. It's just the time is now. So I'm going to go out there and do a few things right after I'm done here. So anyway, if you're watching this now, thank you. Please say hello in the chat. If you are, let me know where you're watching from. If you're not here and watching it later, thanks for checking it out. Appreciate it. Um, let's see. A couple things just to touch on. It's been a busy week, mostly because well, a couple things happened. I ordered a new computer. Woohoo! It's not to say that my old desktop computer has been great for like 8+ years, probably. Pretty stout machine. And if I wasn't starting to do more video editing, it'd probably be just fine. It's certainly well, I'll get to the quiet thing in a second, but it's certainly powerful enough to do all my audio editing and all my accounting software and all that kind of thing. But video editing, man, that eats up the resources on a computer. So between that and the noise, I decided to pull the trigger on a new computer. Now, first, let me talk about the noise thing. As we all know, we've got to record it in an environment that's nice and acoustically treated and with as little surrounding noise as possible, as little environmental noise as possible. And if you have a computer in your studio, yeah, that's part of your environmental noise. And although my computer's been good, uh, you know, I can hear it. I mean, I can hear it. It's not really loud. I've taken steps to mitigate that by way of, microphone placement where I place the tower. It's under my desk here. I even built a plywood box with insulation on the inside to put around it, which helped a lot. I have a couple videos regarding that. If you're interested in that, feel free to check them out. And I wasn't completely blown away by my success with that. I could still hear the computer. The low end was reduced significantly, but I could still hear it running. And I recently bought a new microphone. Um, for years, I'd been using the Lewitt LCT 550. I'm so glad I found that mic. It just suited me to the ground. Still does. But with all I've been seeing not hype, but I've been seeing more chatter online about the Roswell Mini K87. It's not an 87 clone, it's its own thing. And I really like it. I decided to buy one. And although I really like it, it is a little more sensitive to environmental noise. So I can hear my computer a little bit more now. So that's no good. So between the noise and the fact that I really wanted a beefier machine, more resources available, higher RAM, all of it. Oh, and my wife's computer is starting to age out, and she could easily make good use of this computer. We decided that I would buy a new computer and I'd just hand it down. That's kind of what we did last time. I hate to say that I'm giving my wife hand-me-down computers, but that's her requirements are not the same as mine. Thank God. Anyway, so I started shopping for computers on Best Buy, Dell. What I currently have, we've always had good luck with Dell computers, so we just said, well, let's see what's available. I wasn't thrilled with what I was seeing from Dell and Best Buy. It's hard to pin anybody down about the noise issue, and so I put the question out to oh, some folks I know and some there was one or two Facebook groups, voiceover centric Facebook groups that I put the question out to, and a couple people recommended having one built custom. I was like, oh God, I don't know. Somebody building me a computer, just some guy or gal or whatever. I don't know. So I decided to take a look at it, and I just, I Googled it, you know, custom build computers. And, there are some pretty big companies that are doing this stuff. Um, but there were also some local guys or people's companies in the Salem, Oregon area that do this kind of thing. And I talked to them over the phone and things like that. And I got a pretty good vibe. A lot of great reviews from this one company right here in the area. And so I called him up and I explained to him what I wanted, and I was expecting, ooh, the price tag. It was pretty reasonable. $1,100, which isn't cheap, but that's very reasonable for what I felt I was asking for. And compared to other prices that I had seen, I got a quote from a builder that was double that. It was over $2,000. And that was like, ooh. So I pulled the trigger and I just went and picked it up today. Oh boy. Now I won't and that's all exciting and very good, but I won't have time to transfer all the data from my computer over to that computer. Frankly, I'm not really even sure how to do it. I've been watching YouTube videos and it doesn't look too complicated, but if I get in trouble, hey, I'm just going to go back to the guy I bought the computer from and have him do a service charge for me to do that, which I don't know, I might end up doing anyway. But anyway, so that's one thing I have going for this coming weekend. Also, I went and visited some friends down in Fresno, California. Friends, really? Yeah, well, yeah, friends, family, but they're my friends too. And we had a great time. I try to go down there once a year as my aunt's 92nd birthday, so we had a little celebration around that. And I just got back yesterday, and I got back. I flew back into Portland before lunch. Well, no, it was way before. I got home. I drove from Portland back down to Salem before lunch yesterday, and then I had a little lunch. I took a little breather. I was so sleepy. I did not sleep that well. I never sleep very well when I'm traveling. But anyway, so I was exhausted, but I had some work waiting for me when I got home. So I got into that, and that carried over a little bit into today. And so anyway, so here we are. That's it. Aside from just talking to you guys and taking any questions, but it doesn't look like we have anybody here. It looks like maybe there's one person watching right now. Hello, anonymous person. Please feel free to say hello in the chat if you'd like to. But I did want to make an observation that I think will be helpful to a lot of actors. And that is when I've worked with actors coming from not from voiceover, but from stage or on camera, and they're just, getting their feet wet into what voiceover is all about. There's kind of a bad habit that comes from being an on-camera actor. Well, there are a number of things that don't translate well with that kind of acting versus voice acting. And one of those things is feeling the need to make eye contact when you're reading a script. You're not going to be off book. You're not going to have your lines memorized. I would advise that you don't, because when you're reading along, I don't even know what this is. It's not a script, it's a contract, but I'm going to act like it's a script. So what you want to do is when you are DJ, hey, Hello, where are you watching from? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that you're here. Anyway, so what stage and screen actors want to do sometimes is come across like they're reading in a rehearsal for stage or on camera, and that is to read and look up, make eye contact. And I get that, I've done it, but here's the problem. What if you don't come down easily back to the page and you have to search for where you were? That kills the whole thing. That kills the whole mood. What you're doing is you're taking yourself out of the moment. You're not you've lost that actor's edge where you are invested, you're here, you are telling the story. When you come up and you even break eye contact with your script just for a moment and you come back down, that can easily trip you up a little bit, even if it's just for a split second. Try not to. Keep your eyes on the page when you're doing voiceover. Um, it can really goof you up. But if you are locked in with your page, then and you can continue, you know, gesturing and acting out the scene. Just try not to look up from the page and make eye contact with either the camera or whoever else you might be with. I mean, usually when voice actors are working with somebody else, it's over Zoom or some other function like that. But a lot of the time it's audio only anyway. So don't look up. Nobody's expecting you to look up. Don't make eye contact with anything other than the page. Okay? That's the tip. Stay invested in what you're doing. Stay invested in what you're reading and the character and the scene that you are portraying. Okay. Kenya, awesome, DJ. Hey, thank you. That's very cool. I hope all is well with you. Um, so that's just sort of a little tip that I wanted to throw out there today. And if you do have questions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comment section of this video or in other videos. Please watch my other videos, like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That would be fantastic if you would do that for me. And oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. So that's it for today. Just something short. I'm still trying to get caught up, as you know. As I mentioned, I'm still trying to get outside, do a little gardening today. I'll tell you one thing about this job. I mean, there are a lot of cool things about being a voice actor or just being self-employed in general. But particularly with this job, because I do it from home, yeah, I can take a break. I can go out and see to some things that need doing in the garden whenever I want. That's not to say that I can blow off clients and blow off my responsibilities, but hey, I don't have any other jobs that need to be done today. I'm caught up. I do have other things that I need to do, such as accounting, and there are a couple other ideas that I want to get done, and all that other stuff. But I can sneak out there and do my little thing for a little while, or I can walk the dog. I'll tell you, man, uh, more than financial gain or anything else, being self-employed is the best if for nothing else than being able to make your own schedule, Just as long as you're keeping up with everything, keeping all your clients and everybody happy, all of you got your bases covered. Hey, there's a lot of flexibility comes from that, and that has value to me at least. Okay. Hey, thanks. Hey, DJ, thanks for chiming in on the chat. I'm going to leave it for today and look for more videos. I probably nothing tomorrow. I've got a recording session up in Portland. It's a 4-hour session and it takes me an hour and up and back there each way. So that's a big chunk of the day. Fortunately, they're great people. I've done a ton of these, and I'm expecting it to be as fun as they always are. But I probably won't be around for that for a video at least. So anyway, that's it. I hope everybody's doing well, and I'll look forward to seeing you again, or look forward to you seeing me again because I really can't see you through the camera and I really have to stop making this joke because it's probably getting old. Okay, that's it. Take care, everybody.